Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Tom here, and today we're going to look at the Audi RS6, a real favourite car of ours. It's a car that we really enjoy driving, both myself and Chris and all the team here. It's almost a do-everything car, a little bit like the R35 GTR is a really versatile car, the RS6 probably even more so, and we're lucky enough to have two examples here. So I'm just going to run through the spec and the options with the cars and just get to know them a little bit, and then we're going to take them out on the road and see how they perform. So here we have a 2017 67 reg RS6 finished in the very popular Nardo grey. Features an optional equipment list of over £13,000, which includes the panoramic sunroof, front and rear heated seats, the exclusive leather pack with the honeycomb design, dynamic steering, head-up display and the parking pack. So this particular example has got just 35,000 miles on it, and although it's standard power output, it has got a Miltech exhaust system which really brings the engine sound to life. So that's the grey car. It's just arrived with us. It needs a couple of wheels refurbishing, so that's going to get taken care of now. But I'll show you the 2016 car and the features that has. At time of purchase totaled £19,500, which meant this car was over £100,000 when it left the Audi dealer. Options include the carbon styling package, parking pack advanced, which includes the overhead camera, dynamic package plus, which was £11,500 on its own, includes the ceramic brakes you can see, the front and rear heated seats we saw on the other car. Not only that, but performance has been increased to 720 horsepower with an MRC Stage 2 package. So there's an overview of both cars and their differences in their specification and their upgrades. This car, it's got a small audible enhancement with the Miltech exhaust, but with the full leather, the head-up display and the other options, it's definitely more of a comfort touring car, but also suited for spirited driving as the RS6 is. Whereas the black car, with its lowered H&R suspension, its massive upgrade in power and its specification, is an absolute beast. And we're going to take them both out now to see what they sound like, see how they perform. So stay tuned. You join me in the 2016 Stage 2 RS6, and I just wanted to film the cold start. Ghost code in. Ghost is very important on RS6, as it is with many cars. Anyway, I told you this car was tuned and it's got a custom exhaust. Wait for this cold start. Wow. So loud, but awesome. Okay, let's get on the road. This car just sounds amazing. I absolutely love it. So addictive, really addictive. This has been tuned by the guys at MRC Tuning, who uprated the fuel pumps and did their calibration rolling road remap, and it produces 720 horsepower now and a lot of torque, and the power delivery is just something else. But I showed you earlier the grey RS6 and this car, the black RS6, and I explained how the grey car was going for wheel refurbs before we photographed it and advertised it. Well, in actual fact, in the time it was away having the wheels refurbished, someone called up about the one image we'd put up provisionally, because when we book a car into stock, it projects it onto the website and whatnot. So we put up one photo in the specification, and someone called up and bought the car. So unfortunately, I can't drive the grey car in this video because it's no longer here. But anyway, so essentially these, as standard, the RS6 Performance are 600 horsepower. We've got an 8-speed auto box, and the two cars, although they're very similar, they're actually quite different in many ways. This car's got the Alcantara and leather, the other car had the full leather, the other car also had the head-up display, which is quite nice, dividers in the boot, and this car also has the Dynamic Package Plus, which gets you the steering, the suspension and the carbon ceramic brakes, which is very unusual. There are very few cars on the market which are Dynamic Pack Plus. Obviously the braking performance is incredible. So not only have we got incredible braking power, but the power delivery from the engine has been increased, and now that is just another level, really is another level. The grey car I drove, I picked up from the client's house, took it to the wheel refurb, took it to work. I absolutely fell in love with it. It's the perfect all-rounder. There isn't a better all-rounder, I don't think. I've said that about a few cars, but you just jump in it and you put it in comfort mode and it quietens down a little bit. Put it in dynamic mode and you get a snap and a crackle from the exhaust, and it's everything you want it to be on the road. Whereas this car is a bit of an animal, and now we're up to good temperature, a few miles down the road. I'm just going to flick it into dynamic mode, comes to life, downshift. Absolutely brilliant. It makes your face hurt from smiling so much. I'm not one for pops and bangs maps, but just when you get that natural little bit of overrun and a snap from the exhaust, you can't help but smile. The 18-year-old me wouldn't believe that I'm driving around in this. I think it's the coolest thing ever, and I still do think it's probably the coolest thing ever. So we wanted to compare the grey car and the black car, because the grey car was almost the family man's RS6. It was quiet, really quiet if you wanted it to be, and it was comfortable, and it had some nice features that made it a bit of a tourer, a bit of a cruiser. And then this, although the previous owner is a family man, it is just been turned up to 11. Listen to that, unbelievable. And it just totally delivers on looks, sounds, performance. If you want to be noticed and you want the most from an RS6, then I mean, aside from Liam Doran's car, a friend of ours, his is about 1,000 horsepower now, I think this is pretty close. Rev it in second and third gear, because then you're approaching the speed limit quite quickly. So yeah, I hope that showed you a little bit about our RS6s. By the time this video comes out, we might have sold both of them, who knows, but go to the website, check it out. We'll post a link just below. You can go and see details of this one. And if you're looking to sell a similar car, or you're on the lookout for one, send us an email or a message, and we'll do what we can to help. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe below. If there's something you want to see from us or you want us to talk about, just let us know in the comments. And until next time, see you then.